Shaquille walked into the First Street Bank, dressed in just jeans and a plain hoodie, looking like any other customer. The bank was fancy, with shiny marble floors that sparkled under the bright lights. Everyone in suits was zipping around, too caught up in their busy day to notice him, except for their quick, judgmental glances at his outfit. At the counter, Sandra, the teller, looked Shaquille up and down with an expression that screamed, "You don't belong here." "Can I help you?" she asked, her voice laced with a sneer. "I need to speak with the manager," Shaquille replied, his voice calm despite the clear disdain. Sandra's smirk grew wider. "Do you have an appointment? Mr. Jeff is very busy, you know." "No appointment," Shaquille said confidently. "But I'll be seeing him today." She shared a look with her coworkers, one that said, "Look at this guy trying to get in without an appointment." "I'm afraid that's not possible without an appointment," she declared, clearly enjoying the power trip. Shaquille just nodded, keeping his cool. "That's fine. I'll be back tomorrow." As he turned to leave, he added in a whisper, "You'll know who I am then." The next morning, Shaquille arrived early, the sun barely up. Sandra was there, her fake smile plastered on, ready to greet the day's customers. But this morning was different. Shaquille marched right past her, heading straight to the conference room where Bruce Jeff, the branch manager, was working through piles of papers. Bruce looked up, startled, almost dropping his pen. "Mr. O'Neill," he stammered, the name familiar but the casual attire throwing him off. "I wasn't expecting you so soon. Could you please gather all the staff in the conference room?" Shaquille asked, his tone leaving no room for argument. Within minutes, the room was packed with every employee, including Sandra, who nearly spilled her coffee in shock when she realized who Shaquille was. Bruce cleared his throat, trying to regain some control over the situation. "Everyone, this is Shaquille O'Neill, our new branch president." The room went dead silent. Sandra's face paled, the memory of her snarky attitude from the day before flooding back. Others in the room shifted uncomfortably, thinking of their own judgments and whispers about the man in the hoodie. "Yesterday," Shaquille began, his voice steady but filled with purpose, "I came here as just another customer. I wanted to see how you treat people who don't fit your fancy image of success, and boy did I get my answer." He locked eyes with each person in the room. "This bank serves everyone, not just those who wear expensive suits. From today, things will change. Every single customer deserves respect, no matter how they're dressed or how they look." Sandra, trembling, raised her hand. "Mr. O'Neill, I'm so sorry for how I treated you yesterday. I was completely out of line." Shaquille nodded, his gaze softening. "Thank you, Sandra, but an apology is only the beginning. What we do now matters. This isn't just about yesterday. It's about building a place where everyone feels welcome." Bruce spoke up. "Change takes time, Shaquille. The staff here, they've got their ways." "Then it's time to change those ways," Shaquille responded, his voice firm. "I'm not asking for everything to be perfect overnight, but I am demanding effort right now. If anyone here can't treat all our customers with respect, maybe they should think about working somewhere else." The meeting ended, but the weight of Shaquille's words lingered in the air. As employees filed out, many were lost in thought, questioning their actions. Sandra lingered, her eyes downcast. "Mr. O'Neill, I truly am sorry. I didn't see how wrong I was until now." "I want to do better," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Shaquille gave a small, encouraging smile. "That's a good start, Sandra. Remember this feeling the next time you're tempted to judge someone by their appearance." Later that evening, as Shaquille was about to leave his new office, he received a message from Bruce. "Team meeting scheduled for tomorrow, starting implementation of new policies immediately." Shaquille looked out at the setting sun, feeling the weight of the day's events. Change wouldn't happen in a day, but the first step had been taken. He had shown them that true leadership is about respect, not about how you dress. As he walked out of the bank, Shaquille couldn't help but smile. Tomorrow would bring its own set of challenges, but he had already started to shake up the status quo and prove that power doesn't always come in a suit and tie. After all, the bravest act isn't to cling to anger, but to let it go, piece by piece, even when forgiveness feels like the hardest thing in the world. And maybe that's where healing truly begins. Not in forgetting the past, but in confronting it, and perhaps in time, creating something new and better from the ashes of old prejudices. If you were touched by this story, share it with someone you love. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that challenge the way we see the world.